This is Ken Ferry with this week's Boots in the Field. As far as we know, all plots are harvested, and the process of cranking the data is now underway. Any of you guys, again, that have plot data out there on your yield monitors, whether it's data from plots that we helped you put in or data that you did yourself and you want analyzed, now's the time to start moving that data to us. Getting a lot of yield map data rolling in. Guys are using the portal on the website to get that data in, and we appreciate that. One thing we do need to know is if you have actual field yields that you want your data scaled to. And we need to know that now before we build your maps. So if you're sending us yield map files and you're going to send us actual yields and you want your yields scaled to the actual yields, please let us know now so we don't have the maps printed up and then have to reprint them for you itself. Still, as we get a lot of calls in about soil temperatures, as I'm doing this Boots in the Field report on Thursday, our soil temperatures today at 10 a.m., 4 inches deep, range from 54 to 60 degrees here in the state itself. So, no, you're going to have to be patient. We're probably looking at the end of next week, maybe into the week after, before we can get these temperatures to stay below 50 degrees out there itself before we put our fall anhydrous on. Typically, that's around the 14th to the 16th of November, and we're probably going to be more typical. But we're going to have some cooler temperatures, and we're going to have some cooler temperatures that make these temperatures, soil temperatures, stay down. So still be patient, hang on. Again, maybe the end of next week or the week after, this process can begin in itself. We've started to put in some of our plots already for 2016, and we're doing some tillage plots. It was kind of a welcome, the rain that came to make tillage run just a little bit easier. Now we struggle with the traction issue. As you guys are doing your tillage out there, especially you guys in the vertical format, remember we still got to have full width shatter. We can't just pull these machines out of the ground when we lose traction. So be patient with that and make sure that you're getting full width shatter if you're going to run the harrows on top of it itself. Also getting questions about the fall burn down. Should we use a fall burn down or not? Kind of my rule of thumb on that fall burn down is if you have to walk across the field looking for the winter annuals, you can't see them from the road, and you have to study the field to find them, you don't need a fall burn down. You can take care of that in the spring. But if you're driving by these fields and you can see the greenery out there right now, as we can see in a lot of these fields, my recommendation there for you guys that are no-till or strip-till is to get your fall burn down on if you hadn't done that already. Again, as we say, keep it simple. Just a 2,4-D Banville program I think is going to be appropriate to take them out of there south. We have set next Thursday, the 12th, to shell the ears of corn that we have here at the office, and a number of you have talked about possibly helping us. We have rounded up 3 shellers. We got a few thousand ears to shell. We'll be starting at 9 o'clock. Looking for volunteers that would want to come in and help. As I said before, whoever comes in and help will feed you well, and the volunteers and the plot partners who put these plots in, like last year, will get an actual paper copy of all the hybrids and what they've done. That'll be your partial payment for helping us out with the shelling process and the counting of the ears, that type of thing. We're still in need of if anybody's got a moisture tester that can also do test weight, that would be greatly appreciated that we could use. But we got other methods of doing that if we don't as well. But we're looking at starting at 9 o'clock, and we're going to try to run 3 lines or 3 shellers and see if we can get this all processed in one day. So anybody out there would like to volunteer their help and would like to get this data on a paper sheet, give us a call so we know what our work force is and what we got to work with in itself. Besides that, everything's going good. We're finished up a lot of the soil testing. The guys have pretty much cleaned the board off, so if you got any fields that need to be tested while the weather's still holding for us, make sure you get those in. We can get them back to you as fast as we can itself. With that, we'll keep everything moving, and we'll talk to you next week.